Hello,
Good morning.
good morning. This is Tim and Tammy Evans from our new house here in Anápolis, Brazil.
We just moved about a month ago off of the mission base and to our own house. We sold our house in Lynchburg and brought our investment down here and invested in our own house here. We left the other couple that are helping at the mission in the director's house. That was our goal, to put someone in that house that was taking care of the baby. And so we're happy to be in this home that we helped to design, and we feel good about being here because it's a gated community, which is becoming very popular here in Brazil. Because it's safe. You have guards going around all the time checking on things.
But Tammy wants to share a little bit about a prayer request of a recent person that we're trying to invest in.
I wanted to ask prayer for a man that was doing a little work here on the house for us, and he was not able to continue working because of personal problems, and we decided to go ahead and pay him a visit and do a pastoral visit. And he opened his heart up to us, and lots of problems, a lot of spiritual strongholds in his life, and
Heavy stuff.
we want to see if we can help him get free. God said, I just want you to take care of the people I put in your hands to take care of. And so that's what I try to do.
So anyway, let me share some things that we're working on. One of the things, when we went through the pandemic, we lost a lot of our missionaries, and then the denomination that we worked with for over 20 years has become quite a missions-minded church. But they've taken most of their missionaries that were with us, taken them back to their denomination because they started their own mission agency. So we've lost about all of our missionaries. We only have 2 left. Well, we have 3. One in Guinea-Bissau, Africa, which is a young girl. She'll be coming back at the end of the year. And then one couple in Mozambique, and that ministry is doing really well. We're trying to find out what the Lord would have us do for the future. So we're praying for partnerships. We're praying for alliances. We're actually praying maybe for a merger with another mission agency that might be further along in the journey. So pray for that. I'm talking with Pastor John. He's the leader of Kairos Mission Agency. The very first one I met when I came to Brazil in '93, Tam and me. And they have 160 cross-cultural missionaries. We've talked the other day, and so I'm really excited about talking with him about an alliance or maybe even a merger with him. They're located in São Paulo. And then another group called Angelo Basso, he was up here giving a seminar on eschatology. I really like him. I like his perspective of Christianity, and of course his theology. So we're going to be meeting with them at the end of August. Tammy and I are going to drive to São Paulo, which is about 12 hours away, and spend several days with them there to talk to them. So we're looking at different alliances on what would God have us do. So please pray about that. That is something really heavy on my heart, because God has been leading us to work with independent churches in Brazil, and they tend to be churches that are more needy. Pastors are less prepared, and they're also are more needy and less healthy. And then also we're working with the possibility of working with this really large denomination in our state. It has 1,400 churches, and I just met with the president of this denomination, and he's going to be setting a meeting up with his daughter and the missions committee of his home, of his church in town. And so we're looking at those possibilities. So pray for God to show us how we should walk, and what is our focus now for the next 5 to 10 years of ministry here in Brazil. That's really big for God to really make that clear for us. Thank you so much. We love you guys, and I'm not sure when we're going to be back in the States, but when we are, next year,
be there.
Really should go this year, but we don't really have the funds for that. But when we're there, it'll be great to see you in the new facility. Bye-bye.